You know who it is. G Money, Pacific Push, Taste Radio, hottest in the beach, coldest in the streets. I'm kind of hot right now, but my guest in the beach house today is on fire. Memphis, Tennessee's own Jucee Froot.
What's going on?
I'm like this. I'm about to say, we try to see those teeth. She's smiling, y'all. She's smiling. What's going on, Jucee?
Not much. What's going on?
Listen, happy to be here with you. Zooming in with you, I should say.
For sure.
All right, so the first time I heard Jucee Froot was on the Jackin' for Beats tape. It was the Exchange freestyle.
Yeah.
And then right after that, it was like March Madness. And first thing I thought, I said, damn, like she's got range. She really be spitting. And from there, I just kept, oh yeah. And I kept the eye on you ever since. So Jucee has a lot of big songs out there. Shake That Ass, Eat Itself, Girls Kissing Girls. Like that's my personal favorite. Psycho, the list goes on. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling straight, excited.
Right. So Memphis is in a really great place right now. Now, growing up there, what were some of your influences musically?
Gangsta Boo, Lil Check, 3-6, Mafia, Gotti, Black Youngster, all of them folks. My first person I did a song with though that was like up there was Dolph though. It was my first. Can't forget PBZ neither.
Okay.
Some people know, some other people don't, but yeah, PBZ for sure. Fly boy.
How long have you been writing music?
I don't write, I freestyle. Every song you heard freestyle.
So how long have you been creating music? Let me rephrase that.
I've been creating music ever since 6. But realistically and like seriously, ever since I was like after 12, going on to like 16, 17.
And your songs catch heat. Like you were going viral on Facebook. Like a lot of artists you hear about the Instagram, YouTube, but you had a lot of moments on Facebook. How did that start?
Man, I used to come home from school and what I do, I used to like make beats on GarageBand. And then I used to record through GarageBand on a little Mac computer. And what I do my little freestyle videos, like every song that was like going that week, I just do it. So I do it every week. I probably do 3 or 4 out of the week. Like I stay doing it. Nobody helped me, nobody telling me to do it. I just stay doing it. It went from like 10, 15 likes to it started getting to like 500, then 600, and then boom, we get hit with the 10K and the 20. So it just went from there. I just stay consistent.
No, you're very consistent. You dropped a lot of projects, and not to say like with female rappers, you see they drop projects, EP songs, but you have a lot of bodies of work that you put out. So that tells the output.
Yeah.
Now, on top of that, your music has been placed on shows that are really impactful to the culture. Now, 2 of them are highlighting women of color, but from 2 different perspectives. So first, how did you land the intro on P Valley?
My CEO got that call. We pulled up at the Tyler Perry Studios. They sat down with me. They got a vibe from me, and then they showed me the little clip, the first episode, and they told me that they want to shake that ass, but I couldn't give up shake that ass. But I did tell them that I can give them something better, which is I can make something from scratch for them. All they got to do is tell me what they wanted. So they told me what they wanted with the intro, and then the rest of the songs, they just picked them and said that they wanted them when I presented them. So they just nabbed them jumps and they got them up off of me. But Couture had wound up calling and she said it was her husband that had noticed me, and then he told her, and then she called me.
So are you making a cameo on season 2?
I have no clue.
Cat.
I have no clue. I don't know. It's in the works. That's all that I can say. It's in the works, and fingers crossed.
All right. So now P Valley's out the way. How did you get on Insecure? This is a season 4 soundtrack.
Insecure came after I got with Atlantic. I really don't remember how it went. I just know that When he got the call, he told me that they was interested. We went through my records like that week that I had did. And then we sent over, like I said, like the same thing with P-Valley, we sent over more than like 5. And then they picked that one and we went from there. And they liked it, did you?
All right, so out of the 2 shows, which is your favorite? Put you in the hot seat.
Now you gonna be messy, not you being messy.
You love them both equally. We love them both equally.
Of course, I got P-Valley. I'm on the intro, so hey man, Issa, I love you. I love the show, but I'm on the intro on P-Valley, so right, we got it. And it's more of a down south theater. I can't care. Like when I see P-Valley, I was addicted to looking at it, not just because I was on the intro, but that joint is very, very interesting.
It is. They're both amazing shows, and it's an amazing intro. Now, Could Never is really taking off. So outside of being a popular phrase in the culture, what inspired it?
Anger. No, I'm just playing. I don't if I'm being like frankly honest, my CEO Lord 100, he had came to me and he was like, you need to do a song to where it's something that people can repeat, or the little sayings that so and so or these people that said, or what's trending and this and that. And I was already mad, so I just took what he said and I got up on the mic and I was just like, D puts a whole nail, like I was just feeling it. I just let it out.
Well, it looked like you was having fun on the video shoot. You finally got your monkeys and you got dudes with red do-rags.
No, he not.
You got the muscles and the do-rag dudes out there. And what's up with the monkeys? What's about them spider monkeys?
The spider, like I just love monkeys. I don't know what it is. I just want one so bad. It's just something about them. They just, cause they like Hermes in the sense they just can't talk.
How come you just didn't take one?
Me. Like she didn't even know me and she was like scared. And I ain't even had to feed her no more because we had to trick her and feed her at first to sit down. And then it got to a point where she just got comfortable up on my arm. And I was like, all right, being Peaches. That was like
Shout out to Peaches and the guys with the muscles. All right. Word. What's the red do-rags? Was that your idea to have them all red do-rags?
Bruh, that was not my idea.
All right. Well, listen, I got a smile. We're having a good time, but there's also a lot of pain in your music. So outside of having those anthems and the catchy songs, you talk about a lot of deep topics. You've been through a lot. You've gone through a lot of things personally in your life. And Industry is a standout. One of the freestyles from the Fruit Friday. So what was your thought process when you dropped that? That was serious.
I was pissed out when I made that one too. And it came from, it was just going through the time frame of just feeling like nobody knows me. When is they gonna notice me? When is they gonna listen to me? Like y'all listen to this bullshit, but y'all need to be listening to this. You get what I'm saying? So when I got on there, it was just like, I'm gonna let it all out. And I spoke on every point that I feel like most females rappers is either afraid to speak on or they really don't care. So coming from my standpoint, I said what I said. Like, it's like y'all gonna have to hear me one way or another. And I just let it all out up on their track.
And I love the freestyles, like your music. And I'll be honest, when it comes to female rappers, you hear this a lot from men. Yo, she's nice, or she can rap, or she's rapping because she's a female. But I'm like, nah, Jucee Froot is really a rapper. Like, kind of better than a lot of the men out here, honestly, and super relatable. So seeing all the success now is great. You having fun. You got the spider monkeys. So do you still feel like you're the black sheep of the industry?
Yeah. Until I get the recognition that, I don't know if I said that right, but y'all get one. until I feel like I'm there and people realize what's going on with me and my team, I ain't gonna feel like I made it. I ain't gonna feel like I succeeded in anything. Like the movies, the TV shows, it's cool. Like, but there's more on some stuff they got to do with like my kids seeing me and knowing that they'll be forever straight off of that type of, stuff going on. But as far as music go, it's a whole different thing. Like I'm just ready to set it off and I want that recognition. Like you're gonna respect me and I'm not gonna have to sell my body or show off this and that just to get people attention. I want you to hear me, not see me.
So I know you got about 300 songs loaded. When's the album coming?
1,000.
1,000.
1,500. Where we could never just drop. Other than that, I'm gonna have like basically like little mixtapes coming out behind it, so we can get back in the gist of stuff coming out. Because when I basically took a break or stopped was when Corona hit. So and that was my last mixtape. But after that, we just got more singles coming and more videos coming for the world to hear me and know who Jucee Froot is.
All right, so when we getting that Kevin Gates feature, we waiting on that. You got it.
Gates, man. I don't know if y'all gonna hear him. If he see it, hey, big dog. Hey, big dog. Hey, say this. I need that feature,
Yo, listen up, Kevin Gates. See? We need
but
that.
We've been trying to get him on a lot of stuff. He just, he busy and he working. So whenever it comes, it's gonna come. The money bag, it came up out of the blue. That might come up out of the blue too.
All right. Well, I've been having fun. Before we get out of here, I typically ask the guests in the Beast House about their favorite things, but I'm gonna switch it up. And it might not be grammatically correct, but I don't care. So Jucee Froot, give us 3 things you could never live without. You got to say it like you rapped it. I could never
live without my babies. I could never live without music, period. Like I could never live without music. And what's the last thing? I could never live without my drugs that I partake in, and not to sound weird, weed and it's I dip it down. But
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. That sounds good. Well, I tell you what, I appreciate you taking out the time. You're smiling, you're in good spirits. It's great to see you doing what you're doing, and we're rooting for you. So let the people know how they can get in contact with Jucee Froot.
The link is up in my bio on my IG page, and the username. Damn, I'm finna give y'all my password too. No, I'm just playing. My name is I am Jucee Froot on Instagram. It's the same thing on Facebook. And if you want to get in contact with me, the number is always in the bio. The email is always in the bio, and that's how you can find me.
All right, there you have it. G Money, Pacific Push, Bucket List. Y'all could never have muscle men on your videos. Y'all could never have spider monkeys. And y'all could never get a better interview than G Money with Jucee Froot. You heard?
Never.
Never. We out of here.